we'll go on to Cookie.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Good, Cookie.
I was listening to y'all. I'd like to talk about two things if possible.
Sure.
Okay, you might want to turn the volume down on your TV.
Okay, will y'all hold for a moment, please?
Sure.
Well, I don't know how long I'm going to hold. You called into our show and put us
when
on
you
hold.
call in, we get feedback, but you can hear us on the earpiece when you call in. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
What's
what do you got?
Two things. I'd like to make a comment about the medical procedures, about the foreskins and the penises and stuff like that
Okay.
in the Bible. Those were just medical procedures, but I didn't know anything about the holding of the genitalias of the scrotum or whatever to seal a deal.
That's where the word testify and testimonial, and that's where the root of that comes from. That's
very possible. That probably means a root word. Like, have you ever know about the chakras and your root chakra?
Okay, yeah, we don't buy into the chakra stuff.
Or something. Okay, I know. I'm not gonna preach.
We get your point though.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we went from etymology to something supernatural there.
You know what? I wouldn't like that either. That would kind of offend me. Like, did you hear about the part about you could tell if your wife is cheating if you point a donkey a certain way and all that type of stuff? Now that was crazy, and that was supposed to be the way that they dealt with. That's how they dealt with infidelity and things like that. But I think that's good to keep a record of that, so you can see how far that mankind has came from all that ignorance.
The witches, whether they float or not, right?
The problem is that there's a significant portion of the population, or at least an extremely vocal one, who doesn't want us to move beyond those ancient notions, who'd actually prefer us to move backwards towards those ideas.
Oh, no.
That's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. That's good. Can I talk about quantum theoretics and about an afterlife? No, I know I wanted to make it. I have my own little. I'm Christian, of course, and I've read the Bible all my life.
You're Christian, of course.
And
yet you're talking about chakras, and you want to talk about quantum physics and an afterlife.
Because I was working on a doctorate in divinity, and I read about all religions, not just one.
That's good.
And I'd like to talk about, hey, how you doing? My boyfriend just came home. Well, anyway, I was
Tell him,
talking
hey.
about quantum metaphysics. I was coming up with a theory called quantum metaphysics.
Right.
About how the universe goes into this infinite loop, meaning we have all been here before, we are all here now, of course, and that we will all be here again.
Sounds like a lovely story.
No, it's quantum physics.
Right, and
it's already a scientific theory. It's not proven yet.
No, it's sciencey because you put a quantum in there. Unless you can actually present.
There's a book on it.
Yes, and you know what? There's a book on Jesus too.
He really? What you think he's a fictional character? He's Superman, right?
I don't necessarily know that he's fictional. We don't have any evidence that he actually existed, and certainly nothing to support the miraculous.
You know, I do not have a birth certificate.
Okay.
I was adopted overseas, and they messed up my paperwork, but I exist.
Yeah, and you know what? I can talk to you, and I can meet you in person to prove that.
I was born one name, and now I have another name that I do not have a birth certificate for.
Right. And that's relevant. Why?
Because you're talking about there's no evidence that the man existed. But you don't know if I exist. I might be a tape recording.
You're correct, but you would have been a tape recording of somebody's voice.
Yeah, exactly.
And that person exists.
Exactly. Like, don't you believe that the universe has some type of intelligence to it?
No.
None whatsoever. Everything just popped up by, can I say something though? Even if it was just that everything just popped up, I still respect it, and I give it the authority, or I want to give it something, I want to give it major respect.
Aren't you anthropomorphizing
I want to give it major respect as an intelligent being, even if it is by accident. I give it respect as an intelligent being.
That's anthropomorphizing it. That's like calling a rock human or something.
No, I wouldn't call a rock human, but it does exist in the same plane of existence that I exist in.
And you're giving it respect.
Okay.
Mad props to my rock.
I'm not going to pick it up and throw it through the window or somebody else's window, or I'm not going to destroy it.
I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with the notion of being respectful of nature or being in awe or wonderment about our existence. That's not a problem. When you start talking,
you like the solstice, right?
Absolutely. In fact, I wrote about it in my Atheist Christmas letter.
Okay.
I don't.
You like Kwanzaa? Have y'all heard of Kwanzaa?
Oh yeah.
I celebrate Kwanzaa. I like Kwanzaa better than Christmas.
Okay. See, I don't care whether they're celebrating Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, or Festivus. It doesn't matter to me. Celebrate whatever you want. Celebrate would be the key.
There you go. I like that. I like that.
Any
That's
excuse
just,
for a party.
I'm
We
learning
like
more and more
parties.
about y'all the more that I talk to y'all. That's just y'all.
We
I'm
had a
not
party,
talking about
too,
y'all
last
being
night, so
sarcastic
we're-
and stuff, but that's just the way that y'all express yourselves.
Well, let me ask you a question. You ever seen the movie What the Bleep Do We Know?
No.
Okay. You should go watch it and see how much it meshes with your quantum metaphysics, because what you're proposing is in a way similar to what they're doing.
Really?
And then I'd
then go
suggest-
read some critiques
Then
of
I'd
it.
suggest you go on the internet and do a search for critiques of the movie to show why all of that is nonsense. Because it is.
So what do you think's going to happen?
When?
Whenever. How do you think that how do you
I
think
think at
everything
6
started?
o'clock I'm going to finish the show and
How do you
go
think
home.
the Big Bang started? How do you think the universe is going to end? Is it ever going to end?
I don't know.
These are great questions, and these are questions that physicists are looking
Yeah.
at, right?
I don't know. And you know what? It's okay not to know. It's better to say I don't
That's
know
good.
than to pretend to know an answer or to invent an answer that you don't have any justification for, no evidentiary
Oh, y'all
support.
are more realists.
Yes.
Have you ever heard
Absolutely.
that? Have
Yep.
you ever heard of fact doesn't necessarily mean truth? Have you ever heard of that theory?
When you're talking about definitions, yeah, I can accept that a fact may or may not be true.
Oh, that's good. That's good because I got into an argument with somebody about that one.
I mean,
time.
but now
me
we're
too.
talking about the definitions because a fact is just something that you can check to find its truth, but I don't know what that has to do with what we're talking about.
Oh, the two neat theories: randomness, the theory of randomness. Something about there's randomness, there's order in randomness, and then deviance is necessary to establish norm.
Right.
Like those two theories. I like theories.
I know. I can tell that you like theories. And I like theories too. And I also love science fiction, but I don't think Battlestar Galactica is real. It's interesting. It's fun. It may even teach me something important. But the source of that lesson that I'm learning is from the person who wrote Battlestar Galactica. And
That's okay. Isn't that wonderful how we all exist in the same plane of existence? And we can
yeah,
all
because
learn
if
from
we
each
existed
other?
in other planes, we wouldn't be able to talk to each other.
That's right. No, yes, we would. Yes, we would.
How?
Through codes and symbols.
Okay, that's pretty sci-fi for me. but-
We're off way out on a limb with 20 minutes to go and callers on the line. So
God bless y'all. Have a Merry
Thanks
Christmas
for
and a
cook-
Happy Kwanzaa and a wonderful
Okay.
New Year.
and Festivus, don't forget Festivus.
And
That's the
Festivus.
holiday for the rest of
and,
us.
All
and Happy
righty.
winter solstice.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Cookie.
Bye-bye.